x plus xy plus y equals to 76, solve x plus y. Here we have these two conditions that x and y are positive. Now to do this, here we have, let me write the question, x plus xy plus y equals to 76. Now if you have a look at this, these two terms can be factorized. That is, we have x 1 plus y equals to 76. Now let's add 1 to both sides. Here we're going to have x 1 plus y plus 1 plus y. So I'm going to add 1 to the other side too, which is going to be 76 plus 1. Now if you have a look at this, here we have 1 plus y, 1 plus y. Okay, so we are having 1 plus y, 1 plus y. So that means we can factor out 1 plus y. And here we're going to be left with x. Plus here we're going to be left with 1. So I'm just rewriting this equation as this, which is going to be 77. Now we have these two things. We have this to be equals to 77. Let's consider the factors of 77. When we have 77, what are the factors of 77? Here we have 7 times 7. 7 times 11. Here we can have 11 times 7. Here we can have 1 times 77, or we can have 77 times 1. Recall, here we have that x and y are positive. Those are the two conditions that we have. So here we have these two factors for 77. In what way do you think we can multiply both together? And let's have a look at this. Here we have 1 plus y. If I'm going to be using 77 and 1, so that means if this is 77 and this is 1, which is impossible, because why? If you have a very good look at this, x plus y should be greater or equals to 2, which is the minimum. That is, since x is positive, if x is 1, that means this is going to be 2. So at least one of these two factors should be 2. So that is the minimum. So at least one of them should be 2. So this cannot work. Likewise, this cannot work. So it's going to be this or this. So any one of the two should be the best option. So I'm going to go with 77 times 11. So here I'm going to write this as 1 plus y, x plus 1 equals to 7 times 11. So this is what we have. So we can write these two equations as y plus 1 equals to 7, and also x plus 1 equals to 11. Now we are given these two equations. This is going to be called the equation 1, and this is going to be called the equation 2. Now let's add these two equations together. If you add these two equations together here, you're going to have x plus y plus 2 equals to what? Equals to 18, which make a lot of sense. By adding these two equations together. But here, if you have a very good look at this, there's another way we can do this. How? What if we have our x plus y written in this form? Here we have x plus y. It can be written as x plus 1 plus y plus 1 minus 2. Do you agree with that? X plus y is still the same thing as x plus 1 plus y plus 1 minus 2, because this is still going to be x plus y plus 2 minus 2, and my plus 2 minus 2 is going to cancel out. So here we'll be left with x plus y. So which is the same? Now that is, if you look at this equation 1 and equation 2, the addition is still the same thing as what? X plus 1. So if you look at x plus 1 here, we have x plus 1 to be 11, okay, plus y plus 1 is also what? 7 minus 2, which is 18 minus 2, which is 16. So x plus y equals to 16. And if you look at the other options I want to use, if you add x and y together, 1 plus 1 together, so you have x plus y, 1 plus 1 is 2, and here you have 18. It's still going to be the same thing. So this is the way to do this. So the value for x plus y here is going to be 16. Thank you very much for watching. If you find this very insightful, please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.